Welcome. I'd like to welcome you to the Rock City Boxing Intermediate class. We are a division of Comer Physical Therapy and Fusion Chiropractic right here in Williamsburg, Virginia. My name is Coach Chris. I'm a certified Rock City Boxing coach and a clinical exercise specialist here at Comer. Just to let you guys know, if you could, go ahead and type into the comments below. Let me know where you're watching this from. We will be checking it when it's live, and also for the rebroadcast too, to see who is coming in and looking at our stuff. Today we are also going to be doing a warm-up, a little bit of strength training, and then some shadow boxing followed by a cool down. These workouts are designed for people that are in the Rock City Boxing program and have been cleared for participation in these programs. If you have not, I highly recommend, with anything, starting an exercise program, that you first seek your physician's advice on how to proceed forward. With that said, as we progress through these exercises, if there's anything that hurts or anything that's sore as we go through them, whether it's a movement or as we're going through, something starts to ache, go ahead and ease off or stop completely. It's very important that, for some of us, myself included, we've kind of given laxing on our workouts, so that we may not be doing everything as intensely as we used to. Let's go ahead and start the warm-up. You will need water, so make sure you have a little bit of water with you. A chair, preferably with handles. Now, when you're in your house, you can use a variety of different things. You could use your couch, you could use any type of counter space or anything. We're going to be using this for the exercises and some of the stretches, so just kind of improvise as you go along if you don't have a chair that has handles. So, feet shoulder width apart, chest up, good posture. We're going to start with the neck, just kind of warming that up. So, first we're going to laterally flex our head to the side, bring our ear to shoulder, and for a 5 count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to center, and over the other side. And again, for a 5 count, count on your own. And back to center. And again, to the other side. Slow count to 5. If you want, at the end of the session, back to center. Go ahead to the other side. Feel free to make any comments, any suggestions. So this is just my second time doing this. So any criticism or suggestions would be appreciated. All right, looking to the left as far as you can for a count of 3 and hold. 1, 2, 3, back to center, and to the other side. And 1, 2, 3. And back to center. Over again. 1. Make sure you have good posture. Chest up, head up. Back to center. And other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to center. Go ahead and look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center and down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Just nice and smooth. Roll the shoulders forward, up and back as far as you can. Just a nice smooth motion. And reverse direction. I hope everyone is being safe and enjoying this little break as best you can. Alright, make sure that you have a little bit of room in your house so you don't start knocking over things. And arm circles, nice and slow. Reach up, behind, back, and forward. Reach and stretch up, back, good. Reverse direction. Hopefully your lamp is still on the table. And one more. Good. All right. Make sure your feet are nice and wide apart. Going to bring your hands up, and we're just going to rotate, reaching left and right. It's a nice smooth motion. Make sure your chest is up, head is up, stretching, reaching. Make sure your feet are nice and wide. And good. Hands on your hips. Stretching out your hips. Hula hoops. Nice smooth motion. Forward, back, side. Just like in class. I can tell you the instructors miss you guys. Hopefully we'll get Mike out here to do a high intensity class later on this week for you. Reverse direction. Now the last class also mentioned that there was some stoppage in the video. Don't worry about it. The internet connection may not be as strong as it needs to be in this room. We'll try to experiment and see what we can do. All right, feet a little wider apart. Keeping your chest up, head up, and hamstrings. You will be able to rewatch this on rebroadcast, and we will also be posting it on YouTube. Come over to one side. Back to center. And you can, as best you can, try to keep your head up. And over the other side. Back to center. And slowly come back up. All right. Get this back just a little bit. All right, marching in place. So nice smooth motion. Opposite hand, opposite leg should be coming up. Try to have a nice movement with both arms and legs. Try to get those knees up there. Just going to go for about a minute. Going to raise our heart rate a little bit. Push that blood into the muscles. Get you ready for that workout. Keep going. And butt kicks. So, from a side point of view, I want you to keep that knee down. You're going to raise your heel up as close as you can to your butt. Just a nice, smooth motion. Try to get those heels up. And again, if you can get a little alternating motion with your hands as well. Stretch out the front of the legs a little bit of the hip flexors. And again, just getting that heart rate up just a little bit. Hello guys, Ron, I think that's you. I can't quite read it, the print is too small. Good to see you. Alright, and half jacks. For these, you're going to start with your legs right underneath your hips. Hands down by your side. Again, make sure you're not going to knock anything over. You're going to step out to the side. As you step out to the side, you're going to bring your hands over your head. Stepping back, bring your hands down to your side, and then stepping to the other side and bring it back down. All right, ready? And step out and back. Just a nice, steady pace, not too fast. Still warming up. I'd like you to encourage you guys to keep checking the RSB group Facebook, along with your emails. I will be sending instructions on how to make weights, how to make punching bags, and various other do-it-yourself items so that you guys can add on to what we do. Do just a few more. And good. Back to marching. Hopefully you guys are keeping busy. As best you can, just set aside a special time during your day to do your exercise, even if it's just 5 minutes of something. You know, sticking to a schedule and doing it repetitively is the best way to stick to it. And butt kicks. Again, try to keep those knees down towards the floor, trying to bring your heels up. And try to get your arms going in that action too. And half jacks. Feet right underneath your hips, hands by your side. Step out to the side, bring your hands up and down. Step out, alternating each side. Keep going. Just a few more. And good. All right, go ahead and take a quick little break. Grab yourself some water. And we're going to start the strength. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 rounds. Everything is going to be 10 reps or 10 seconds. We're going to throw in a plank, so that'll be the 10 seconds. You will need a chair or access to a blank wall where you can do wall push-ups, depending on how you'd like to do it. So, or a counter space if you want to use your hands. The lower your hands are, the more difficult that push-up is going to be. So on the wall is the easiest. If you have a counter space, like a sink or something, that would be a little more challenging. Maybe the back of a sofa, a little harder. Chair, even more difficult. And of course, going all the way down to the floor, which is the most difficult. So, the exercise is going to be a push-up. I'm going to demonstrate here on the chair. Chest up, head up, try to create a straight alignment from your neck all the way down to your heels. Going to come down. I'm going to go ahead and come down so that my body is level with my elbows. And then gently push up. That'll be the first movement. The second one will be a sit to stand. From a seated chair, couch, or whatever you have available to you, feet are going to be flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Feet flat, keep your back straight. You're going to initiate first by leaning forward, bringing your nose over your toes, pushing off with your feet, coming to a full stand. As you come to a stand, hold for a second. Initiate the movement first by tucking your hips down and back. Make sure that you sit back into the chair. A good guideline is that your heels should be touching the arms of the chair, legs of the chair or couch, whatever you're using. That'll be the second exercise. Third, plank. Again, you could use a wall, which would be the easiest. Counter, which would be, or back of a sofa, which would be a little harder. Arms of the chair, which would be more difficult, all the way down to the floor, which is going to be the most difficult. For this, we're just going to do the beginning part of the push-up without the push-up, and we're just going to hold for a count of 10. Last thing, we're going to do are rock backs. Those are going to be like a crunch. From a seated position, I'm going to sit about in the middle or the edge of the chair. Feet are going to be flat on the floor. I'm going to walk my feet out to kind of counterbalance myself. Hands are going to be on my chest. I'm going to go slowly back to where my back touches the chair and then come to a complete upright position. Make sure your feet do not leave the floor. All right. So those are the 4 movements. We're going to do 3 rounds, 10 reps or 10 seconds of each. Starting with the push-ups. Go ahead and get into position. Hands on the wall, chair or counter. Chest up, head up, nice straight line from your shoulders all the way down to your heels. And go. 1. And 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Perfect. All right. Come to a seat. Make sure that your heels are touching the feet of the chair or couch, whatever you're using. Standing nice and straight. And get ready. Go. Shift your weight forward. Nose over toes. Come to a complete stand. And sit. 1. And 2. And 3. If you want, you can bring your hands out in front of you a little bit. Kind of counterbalance yourself. Again, as we go through these movements, if there's anything that hurts or feels uncomfortable, go ahead and stop or modify it as you need to. If it is still too difficult, make sure that you send a message to me so that I can go ahead and make changes as needed. Plank. I'm going to again use the chair. We're going to lean forward into it so that my shoulders are directly over my hands, and there's a straight line from my shoulders all the way down to my heels. We're going to hold this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rock backs. Think of it as like a crunch. Feet are way out in front of you, but flat on the floor. Hands across your chest. Lean back till your back touches the chair, and then come to an upright position. Set at 10. So this is 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Quick little break. Nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Grab some water. We're going to get ready for the second round. Push-ups. Hands on the wall or chair. Walk your feet out slightly. Get yourself into a good position. And go. Down, pause. Up, pause. Down, pause. Up. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Sit to stands. Rotate around. Make sure your heels are touching the legs of the chair or sofa. And up. 1. Tuck the hips down and back. 2. 3. Keep going. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. Last one. And 10. Very good. All right. Plank. Hands on the wall or chair or whatever you're using. Walk your feet out. Get yourself into a good position where your shoulders are directly over your hands. Straight line from your shoulder all the way down to those heels. And hold in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and have a seat. Rock backs. Hands across your chest. Coming back, touch the chair and come to an upright position. Make sure your feet are out in front of you, that they don't come off the ground. You're engaging your core. As a rule of thumb, for any exercise, whenever it's the most difficult, is when you want to be exhaling out. One more for a full set 10. Perfect. All right, we got one more round. Give it a few seconds to recover. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale out. Get ready for those push-ups. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right, sit to stands. And up. 1, pause for a second, and down. Up. 2, and 3, and 4. Make sure you stand all the way upright, nice and straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 2 more. 9, and 10. All right, plank. Get yourself in a position, shoulders right over your hands, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Abs. Feet flat on the floor, hands across the chest. Rock back, come to an upright seated position. Make sure you use your abs. You should feel them as you lean back. They should contract. Going for a set 10. This is 5 for me. And 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. If you're not done, I'll give you just a second to go ahead and finish up, and we'll move on to the next round. The next round is going to be shadow boxing. So, let's go ahead and clear yourself a little space. Make sure you don't hit anything. Grab yourself a little extra water. And we'll start off with just a quick review. Starting off with stance first. Lead foot should go forward at a slight angle. If this is 12 o'clock, usually at 1 or 2 o'clock. Back foot is usually directly off at 3 or 2, depending on what's comfortable for your stance. Your feet should not be in line. They should be staggered. From here, we're going to go ahead and bring our arms out straight, bending at the elbows, bringing our fists right towards our cheeks. As a rule of thumb, your hands should be about 1 thumb width length from your cheeks. Your lead hand is going to be up by your cheek, bottom hand a little lower towards your jaw. Keep your elbows tucked in, not flared out. From this position here, this should be a fairly solid stance. I'm just going to have you rock forward and back. All right, let's go ahead and go through punches 1 through 6. From this stance, remember, every punch is going to initiate from the cheek, come out, and then finish back at the cheek. So, your jab, which is going to be your 1, straight out and back from a side point of view. The elbow is going to come up like a hammer. You're going to come straight out, extending the arm. Shoulder's going to rotate slightly up, and then bring it back towards your cheek. 2, which is going to be your cross. Go ahead and rotate the chest, shoulders, and hips, coming across the body. Again, keeping your hand up and back. 3, which is going to be your hook, coming out to the side. Almost like you're clearing a table, bringing it across the body, finishing again right at the cheek. 4, back here. 5 and 6 are going to be your uppercuts, dipping the shoulder down just slightly, scooping up and underneath, finishing the punch right about eye level, coming back. 6, same motion, dropping the shoulder slightly, coming up and underneath, rotating your shoulders and hips as you come through, and again, finish right here. So, 1, jab, 2, cross, 3, hook, 4, hook, 5, uppercut, 6, uppercut. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, reset. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reset. All right. The reason I wanted to kind of go over that is because now we're going to be doing some shadow boxing and we're going to be working on some combinations. I will start the combination off slow and build step by step. Each one is only 4 parts. That'll be the work part of it, and then we're going to go ahead and go into the rest. For resting, we are going to do what's called active recovery. So that means we're not going to stop moving. We're actually still going to be doing stuff, but it's going to be at a much lower intensity. So the first thing we're going to do, first round, it's going to be, the combination is going to be a jab, jab, cross, and hook. So that's 1, 1, 2, 3. So let's just break that apart real quick. Starting off with your lead foot forward first. First one's going to be a jab, so that's your 1. Jab, 1, cross, 2, and hook, 3. So 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And that'll be the first combination. We're going to do that for about a minute. And then for the active recovery, which will be about 30 seconds, what we're going to do is we're going to parry and jab. If you guys remember from Jerry's class, what a parry is if someone throws a punch and it's right around here, you're just tapping it down with your hand. So imagine that you have a big puffy glove, makes it a little easier. But this would be your parry, and then I want you to counter with a jab. That is going to be the active recovery. We're going to go at a much slower pace for that. It's going to be very controlled, but more intense for the combinations. All right, let's get to it. Get into a good stance. Fighting foot forward, main foot forward, laying back foot back, hands up, good guard position, moving back and forth. Ready, set, go. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Keep going. At your own pace. Try to exhale out with each punch. Kind of like how Jerry does his A, or a ki for martial arts. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Keep going. A little bit more. 1, 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, hands up. Get into a good stance. Just going to kind of move around a little bit. Imagine that your opponent is out in front of you. They throw a punch. You're going to parry, counter, and jab. So just a little movement. Parry and jab. Parry and jab. Breathe. Take nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Parry and jab. Parry and jab. Parry and jab. Make sure you have a nice stance, that you continue to move, constant motion. Kind of bob and weave, slip a little, Parry jab. All right. Same thing, other foot forward. So for me, my natural was the left foot forward. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the right. So that means this is my lead hand now. So nice and slow from the beginning. It'll be 1, 1, 2, cross, 3, hook. And go. Let me think. Well, 1 minute. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. A little faster. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. At your own pace. One, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Last one. All right. Back to parry and jab. Just constant motion. Keep in mind, you have an opponent in front of you. They throw a punch, parry, and jab. Parry and jab. Parry and jab. This is your rest, your reactive recovery. We're still moving, but at a lot lower intensity. Take deep breaths in through the nose. When you bob and weave, make sure your hands go with you. Don't poke your head out, otherwise you will get poked. Bring your hands with you. Make sure you're always in a good cover. Perfect. All right. Second round. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 6. So let's break that down really quick. First, we'll get into a good stance. Hands up, good guard position. So it'll be 1, that'll be your jab. 2 will be your cross. 3, hook. 6, uppercut. So let's take that again, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 6. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. All right, here we go. 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. At your own pace. 1, 2, 3, 6. Make sure you exhale with each punch. Make sure your hands are up in guard, that they don't drop. 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Keep going. You got it. 3, 6. And break. For what the break is going to be is we're just going to slip left, slip right, and cover. This might be a new one for you, so what cover means is you're going to take both hands, bring them up. So, Slip left, right, cover. Kind of move around. Duck, bob and weave. Slip left, right, cover. Left, right, cover. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Left, right, cover. Just kind of bob and weave. Constant motion. A little slower. Slip left, slip right, cover. Slip, slip, cover. Slip, slip, cover. Slip, slip, cover. Again, deep breath in, exhale out. If at any point you need to take a break, go ahead and take a break. I suggest probably not sitting down if you don't have to. Just kind of stand, take a few breaths. If you have to, go ahead and have a seat. Third round. 2, that's your cross. 1, your jab. And 2, your cross again. And cover. So that'll be the active work part. So 2, 1, 2, cover. Cross, jab, cross, cover. All right, 1 minute. And go. 2, 1, 2, cover. 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 Make sure you rotate your hips and your shoulders when you do your 2. So 2, rotate. 1, 2, cover. 2, 1, 2, cover. If you're comfortable, if you feel like you can, pick up the pace just a little bit. 2, 1, 2, cover. 2, 1, 2, cover. 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 2, 1, 2, cover. 2, 1, 2, cover. Cover. 2, 1, 2, cover. 2, 1, 2, cover. 2, 1, 2, cover. 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 If you need to, slow it down. Just really focus on your form. 2, 1, 2, cover. 2, 1, 2, cover. All right. Active recovery rest. What we're going to work on are lateral movements. What we're going to start with. Hands up, get into a good guard position. To move to my left, or back, in my case. I'm going to start with the lead foot. Take one small step, followed by the back foot. Again, move back, one small step, followed by the back foot. Move forward. One small step with the back foot, front foot's going to follow. Back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot. Going back, front, back, front, back. And we're just going to work slowly on lateral motion. At all times, keeping your hands up. Still maintaining a good stance. It's nice and slow. Your feet are always wide apart. Never really in line. Always staggered. Just working on that balance. Always being in a good position to throw a punch if you had to. Let's go ahead and go back to number 2, the 1, 2, 3, 6. I realized we didn't do that for the other leg, so let's go ahead and put your non-dominant leg forward. Hands up. And so with your other leg forward, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 6. Jab. Cross. Hook. Uppercut. All right, 1 minute. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. At your own pace. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. If you mess up, don't worry about it. Shake it out. Hands back up. When you're ready, 1, 2, 3, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. And active recovery. Slip, slip, cover. 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 Really engage your core when you do that movement. Slip, slip, cover. 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 At any time you need to rest, just go ahead and take a break, grab some water. Slip, slip, cover. All right. 1, 2, 1. Sorry, 2, 1, 2. Cover, non-dominant foot forward. So for me, that's my right. Hands up. So it'll be a 2. That's your cross. A 1, your jab. 2, across, and cover. Non-dominant foot. 2, 1, cover. Sorry. 2, 1, 2, cover. Forgot one there. 2, 1, 2, cover. 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 At your own pace. 2, 1, 2, cover. 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 And good. All right, let's take a quick little break. We'll grab some water. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. I'm going to grab some. And again, working on lateral moves. Get into a nice stance. Hands up. To move back, front foot goes. Back foot follows. Front foot goes. Back foot follows. Front foot goes, back foot follows. To move forward, front foot moves, back foot follows. Front foot moves, back foot follows. Just a nice, smooth movement. Make sure you're balanced at all times, that you never find your feet in alignment, but they're always staggered. Actually, it's more like this. This is the active recovery, the rest part of it. Again, hands always up in a guard position. All right. Last shadow boxing round. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 2. So what that's going to be, from your stance, nice guard position. 1 is going to be your jab. 2, your cross. 5 is your uppercut, lead hand. 2 is another cross. So, let's follow along, nice and slow, and we'll gradually pick up the speed. 1 minute. Okay. 1, 2, 5, uppercut. 2. Jab, cross, uppercut, cross. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. At your own pace. It's important. Make sure you exhale out and breathe every time you throw a punch. One, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. If you mess up, just take a second, recoup, and get back into it. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2, 5, 2. And break. What we're going to do, freestyle. What I want you to do is just shadow boxing, whatever you want. Slower pace, focusing more on form. 30 seconds. Approximately. And go. Just throw a series of punches, doesn't matter what the order, whatever feels natural. You could use some of the combinations we just learned. I'm just looking for 30 seconds of light movement. Make sure you rotate your shoulders with your crosses and hooks. Just 30 seconds light movement. Move around a little bit. Pivot on that front foot. And good. Now, non-dominant foot. Again, for me, that'll be my right foot. Hands up. Same combination. So it'll be a 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. All right, 1 minute at your own pace. Go. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. Make sure your hands are always up by your cheeks. Remember, punches always start at the cheek, into the cheek. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. 1, 2, 5, 2. One more time. Good. All right. Cool down. 30 seconds. Freestyle, shadow boxing, whatever combinations you want. Nice, slow, steady movements. Full breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, constant but slow movement. That's what active recovery is. Got to kind of remember to slow it down. I keep wanting to go a little faster. This is just the recovery part. Nice deep breaths in and out. And good. All right. Now, the end of the workout, the cool down at the end. We're just going to do stretching. We will need a chair or someplace to sit for part of it. But let's go ahead and start with the standing part. Just shake out our hands a little bit. Bring our hand across our body. Scoop up underneath the elbow if you can. And bring it towards your chest. Kind of pulling in this direction. Make sure your chest is up, head is up. Take a nice full breath. And release. Other side. Come up underneath the elbow. And release. One more time. Other side. And release. And good. All right, nice and slow, single arm at a time. Arm circles. Really reach up and behind. Again, make sure you have enough room that you're not knocking down pictures. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout and were able to keep up with it and understand everything. This is all new to me, so please feel free to make comments, reverse direction, on things that we can do to improve and make it a greater experience for you guys. Also, let me know how the volume is, how the pace of the workout is. All right, hands centered on your chest, feet wide apart. Just gonna twist and rotate. Back to center, twist and rotate. Center, twist and rotate. Center, twist and rotate. Center, and rotate. And center. Let's go ahead and grab that chair. All right. Hamstrings. One foot is going to be out, toe flex towards the ceiling, the other foot is going to be flat on the floor. Turn your chest towards the leg that's straight. With your chest up, head up, lean forward. And just continue to hold. I don't really want you to worry about trying to touch your toe or anything. I prefer that you keep your chest up, head up. You'll feel the pull a little higher in the hamstring, closer to the glutes. And come back, other leg forward. And come back, other leg again, bring it forward. Now again, I highly encourage you to keep looking for those videos that I'll be sending. Some Facebook Live videos, but other ones that are just going to be on technique and stance and some ideas of how to build your own stuff. All right. Thank you very much for joining me on this Monday morning at 1 o'clock in Williamsburg, Virginia at the Rock Steady Boxing Gym. You guys have a great rest of the day. I will see you soon.